Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about a man who proved that success has no age limit. The story of Colonel Harland Sanders, the man behind Kentucky Fried Chicken, or as we all know it today, KFC. This is not just a story about fried chicken. It's a story about failure, persistence, and the power of never giving up. Harland Sanders was born in 1890 in a small farmhouse in Indiana, USA. Life was never easy for him. His father died when he was just 6 years old. His mother had to work long hours, leaving young Harland to take care of his younger siblings. That's where he first learned cooking. Not in a fancy kitchen, but in a small wooden house, cooking for survival. At just 7 years old, he could cook bread, vegetables, and even meat. That little boy didn't know it yet, but cooking would one day make him world famous. School wasn't for him. He dropped out in 6th grade. He worked as a farmhand, a streetcar conductor, a railroad fireman, and even joined the army for a short time. But every job ended in failure. He was fired, rejected, or simply left with nothing. At one point, he even studied law, but lost his career after a fight with a client. By the time most people are settling down in their careers, Harland Sanders was already a man with more failures than successes. In his 30s, he started running a small service station in Kentucky. He cooked meals for travelers in the back room. People loved his fried chicken, cooked with a secret mix of spices and herbs. But life hit him again. The Great Depression came, and business collapsed. Still, Sanders kept going. He opened a small restaurant, worked day and night, and finally began to find some stability. Just when things looked better, disaster struck again. In his 60s, a new highway was built that took travelers away from his restaurant. Within months, his business died. He was 65 years old, broke, living on a small $105 pension check. Most people would give up, but not Sanders. He believed his fried chicken recipe was special, so instead of sitting back, he decided to share it with the world. Colonel Sanders traveled across America, going from restaurant to restaurant, trying to sell his chicken recipe. He offered it for free. All he wanted was a small commission on every chicken sold. Do you know how many times he was rejected? 1,009 times. Yes, over 1,000 doors closed on him. People laughed at him, told him he was too old, that his idea was worthless. But rejection only made him stronger. Finally, one restaurant owner agreed, and then another. Slowly, word spread. The flavor of his fried chicken was different, unique, unforgettable. That's when Kentucky Fried Chicken was born. The secret recipe of 11 herbs and spices became a global sensation. By the 1970s, KFC had spread across the world. Colonel Sanders became a global icon, his white suit and goatee recognized everywhere. He sold the company for $2 million, but remained its ambassador. Even in his old age, he traveled the world, spreading the message of persistence. He passed away at 90 years old, but his legacy, the spirit of never giving up, lives on. Colonel Sanders teaches us a timeless lesson. It's never too late to succeed. Age is just a number. Failure is not the end. It's just a step towards success. So the next time life throws you down, remember the man who was rejected 1,009 times, but still went on to feed the world. Thank you for watching. If you found this story inspiring, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. Together, let's keep spreading stories that change lives.